Can you give a glimpse into the way that you work with your hiring managers and help instill the disciplines of your hiring process with them?
Yeah, so we try to really have everybody utilize Commute and get the feedback in, and we have a process, but it's also really getting smarter about how we hire. So we have data from, the last 12 to 18 months, and we really look at the conversion rates to see what's working and what types of recruiters work best on what's role. As you mentioned, we have to work really fast. So we've cross trained our entire recruitment team. Like all of us can recruit for another position. And a lot of times we actually double team things. So, like right now, we've kicked off some new engineering roles in the UK, and we have our US recruiter working on just getting a pipeline and helping screen candidates so that we know that when we get I don't want to like necessarily give away your numbers, but once we talk to 50 engineers, we're going to fill this position. And we know what looking at 50 quality pre-screens looks like. And so to wrap this all up though, to get it with like how do we use this to work with our managers is we've really built trust with them to say like not only are we great like recruiters, we find people, but like we're super data savvy and we're really considerate of your time. And also, it's really important to run a process. And so we talked about like how we have the recruitment screen and we really set the stage for, do you meet the qualifications? Do you understand the role? And then we have a defined interview process that the hiring manager has agreed upon where they're interviewing for skill set. They'll have a peer or, they have a defined interview team that goes to interview for their skill. And then the people team does an interview focused on culture fit, and then we wrap up and do a knowledge share. So a lot of times we'll interview the top 3 to 5 candidates, and then we all come together as a team and do the knowledge share. Not only is the knowledge share so valuable for actually hiring that particular candidate, but it's really valuable at us getting smarter because we know now what everyone looks for. And then when we come together as a team and we collaborate, we know what we all want. And again, it's just making our recruiters smarter. So I do think that managers really appreciate our partnership and our dedication to actually really running a thorough process and then utilizing data to help make their process smarter. And we're constantly trying to make it better for them.
I love that you guys are so data driven. I think that makes your hiring process, like you said, rather predictable because I need to get, we need a source, we need to get this many number of applicants or candidates at the top of our funnel to yield Y through the recruitment screen. And so at each step kind of what the benchmarks you need to hit for specific roles, which then allows you to back into a strategy to make sure that you're hitting those certain parameters and know whether you're on or off track for that role, which allows you to be very communicative then with. And I also love that you guys, with the knowledge share, like you said, you're learning about how you all are evaluating candidates and what you're looking for. And by having that, whether you're continuing to hire for that role or another role in the future with the same hiring team, you're able to kind of view, some of the interviews through the lens of what different people on the team are looking for, and you're able to bring that. So maybe you come to a knowledge share and it's like you say to a colleague, hey, John, I know you really look for this in candidates for this role. This stuck out to me in the interview about that, and I wanted to share that with you because maybe John didn't get that in his interview, but you knew to have your ears open for those things that he's interested in and that's important to him. So I think it fosters a lot of trust in that way.